If you think of release and power for a second, at the moment for me, whenever I'm thinking of release, I'm thinking of releasing power at the point of impact. For you, sadly, you're releasing it here. You're getting that fishing cast. It's just a really early release. But unfortunately, that's the fastest point, which means you're then by definition slowing down to the ball. And sadly for you, that cast leads to a bit of a scoop. Which is why the ball then goes higher. What I want to kind of feel is the whole idea, I always think of a backswing, is to kind of build up energy, build up power, to then unload and unleash that power at the point of impact. The last thing I want to do, like you're doing, is do it early. And what happens with the arms can play a massive role in this. So if you look at really good players at the very top of the swing here, they're actually, with their arms and their wrists, they create this 90-degree angle here. Sadly for you, you're bending this arm and you're getting this position here. And then from there, you're just literally throwing it back again to try and get you back into a half-decent position. Like if you think of it, you didn't start like that, did you? You started like this. And we're trying to return like this. So it's just easier, I always think, of just let's maintain this arm structure here without locking it. Like nothing needs to be locked in golf. Like it's just... But there's a big difference between locked and straight. And definitely there's a big difference between you this way. So when you see really good players, when they get to this position here, they've got that 90 degrees. And that 90 degrees tends to stay that way to the top. But when they come back down to this place, they're not at that 90 degrees. That club actually comes closer to them. That's what we call lag. That's you kind of like preloading to then get that whip. It's not you whipping early. So what happens is this happens, they're at that 90, they get closer, and then they start to unhinge, but it's closer to the golf ball this way. That's when you get that power whip. What you're doing, sadly, is you're getting it from, you were what, 60 odd here to then 80 odd there, right? That's too much of a movement from there to there. I want to, let's just get, yes, going the opposite way. I want to feel like you're preloading to then whip. Like I always use baseball. I think baseball's a really nice way of thinking about it. Like if you were to load, you would never do this in baseball. You never go that way and then release. That'd be really weird, wouldn't you? You would preload again and then whip through. That's where power source comes in. If you're releasing power early, by definition, you're slowing down towards the golf ball, aren't you?